right, my beautiful Taurians, I'm very, very proud of you, but I have two cards that are concerning me. So, welcome, welcome everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities, including tarot, astrology, mediumship, hypnotherapy, all kinds of stuff to help you on your path. So, my gorgeous ones, as promised, I've done the astrology part, and so this is the tarot reading. I'm going to do a full spread, but this is in preparation for September, where I'm only going to do a very small video, so it'll be about 6, maybe 8 minutes long. It'll discuss the astrology aspects and the tarot, and then the extended ones will be for download on my website. So for purchase, I think they're going to be $1.99 or $2.99. I keep saying that, and I keep forgetting to check. So welcome, welcome everyone. So let's get started. So you guys have had a lot of changes. You've got a lot more changes coming. We've had these eclipses that we were dealing with. You had the lunar eclipse. If you look at my astrology video, I'll talk about these eclipses and why they're so important, because we have the nodes on them, the north node and the south node. So this week we have the solar eclipse coming. And again, I go into detail in explaining what that means for you, where that should happen for you, and what area of life, and what the eclipse is about itself. It is about bringing something to you for your path, something that your heart is wanting to experience, your heart, your soul, your mind wanting to experience here in the physical. Okay, so let's get started. This is bringing it back to old school like we used to do. Alright, so in your first position you have the Death card. So I love the Death card, but I am an air fire sign, so I like change. So the Death card is about changing. The Death card is about out with the old, in with the new. The Death card is about transformation, understanding your power, realizing that we do go in phases, and all we have to do is move the energy and let go of some stuff, which is what this lunar eclipse was about on the 27th. And it will be affecting us for the next 4 months. So right now you've had some transformation. Right now you've had a lot of changes right now. And to an earth sign, that may feel a little bit uneasy, but I feel like you're going with the flow. I just don't want you to stop the energy. And that's sort of what I was talking about here. So either you had some revelation in your relationships, in your, and I'm sorry I didn't say this before, if you've never seen me, it works like this. I go into the energy of love, and love to me is that energy that moves through all vibrations. So I could be talking about your health, your wealth, your family, your friends, your career, your love, your romance, yourself. It depends on what you're focused on. So with this transformation, Spirit's advice, what's crossing you is the Queen of Wands. So this person, some of you, some of you, you're being this person where you're taking action and you really have passion in what you're doing. And some of you, the advice is to find the passion in what you want to do. Find the passion. I know that as a Taurian, you can get very involved in trying to make things happen so that you feel safe and comfortable, but sometimes you lose the passion because you're just trying to make yourself safe and comfortable, right? But to live the full life, where's the excitement? Where's the passion? Where's what you love? Where's your creation? What's coming out from your heart, right? And so they're asking you to be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands doesn't fail at anything that she does. She just has to want to do it. It's got to come from her heart. It's got to come from her passion. And then she does it, right? But passion is actually the force that you're needing to create that new world, right? It's the energy, it's the force and the energy that you're needing to create what you're trying to create. So for others of you, this is a person coming to you. I could be talking about your romance. This is a very passionate person. This person like goes after their dreams. This person makes stuff happen. This person is not afraid to like take chances. This person like knows how to laugh, knows how to smile, right? Knows how to play. Yeah. So for some of you, it's you, they're asking you to do that, to take the action, to continue to move, to continue to do in this transformation. For others of you, it's a person here to help you. It's a person here to either help you open up your heart, to either help you in your businesses, to help you in your life purpose. but this person is coming. This is in your now position. So to me now, depending on the group, could be now to a week or now to 2 weeks. But you'll start feeling the effects soon. So where you came from and what put you in this transformation was the Emperor. So being the Emperor, building something, trying to work hard, finding structure, really understanding what it was you wanted out of life, instead of just going with the grind and working every day and not worrying about creating and not like just working and working and working and working and working. You begin to see the bigger picture. The Emperor is about building dynasties, understanding that he can't do it alone. He doesn't want to do it alone. That there is a community out there, that there are people around them that want to help, just because they want to help, not because they're going to later say that they owe you something or you owe them something, just because they want to help, because they believe in you, right? And so doing this, some of you may have gotten that position, that new job, maybe an extra job. Some of you may have moved into a different career. So whatever this was, put you here in this position of transformation, of understanding your power, of letting go of the old and bringing in the new. And again, you'll have to watch my astrology video where I explain how these energies work with the two eclipses, the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. All right. Now, in your fourth position, this is from now to 2 weeks. You have the Fool. So I love the Fool because the Fool is like this childlike energy that's at 0 point energy, which is like, I mean, think about little children. They have lots of energy, right? So 0 point energy has a lot of energy in there. And 0 point energy, when you direct it and you focus, because you're the vessel, I'm going to get a little bit scientific here, because you're the vessel, because this is the way they're showing me, because you're the vessel, you can channel that stuff and move into a new direction and move with force. It's with that childlike excitement, it's that passion, it's to be able to do whatever it is that you're wanting to do, right? So it's almost like you've had this slate that's being cleaned and you get to walk on this journey now. You're like letting go of things that no longer serve you. This is what you've been through over the last year, is really letting go, really understanding, really like taking force and taking your power back. And so now you get to go on your journey. And so revelations, epiphanies, and or people, situations, or things will be coming into your life in the next, honestly, for the next 6 months, but in this particular reading, in the next 2 weeks, to sort of help you understand that you really are in the next phase of your journey. Okay? So, evidence of that, right? Let me give you an example. So, if it is that you needed the new job with a bigger pay and less hours, if that's going to help you thrust you into that new journey, then that's what will come, right? That's just an example. All right, so in your fifth position from your higher self, I always ask your higher self, and I apologize because I'm dealing in a new area. I always ask your higher self, what is the one message they want to bring through to help you move forward in your life? You have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a beautiful, beautiful knight. He is very brave. He is very courageous, but he comes from nowhere. He thinks outside the box, and he delivers offerings from nowhere. He's almost the one that delivers the gifts that says, hey, you worked really hard, and I want to give this to you. Or he's bringing that because you're going into your next phase. So your higher self wants you to know that over this next month, there are going to be surprises. There are going to be some shakeups, but not bad shakeups. They're just going to come from nowhere. Like they're going to feel like, wow, what just happened? And it feels good. It's not like scary. It's not like, oh my God, what just happened? I feel like it's like, wow, I really wanted something like that, but I didn't know that was actually going to happen, right? So you have offerings coming to you throughout the month. You just need to stay in this 0 point energy. You need to stay in that passion. You need to embrace the transformation that you're going through, or you will slow it down, right? You'll get out of that vibration and you'll get into another vibration. I think I wrote a post. If you go look on the community tab on YouTube, I put my post there, and I wrote a post about the challenges and the choices that we make. to help keep you in that vibration. So in your 6th position, this is the latter half of August, maybe even into the first week of September. This is what's a little concerning for me. And by concerning, it's never a wrong thing. It just, it could slow down what's going on, right? So, because we're all on our path and we're all exactly where we're supposed to be. You've done nothing wrong. We've all done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, right? You made yourself an earth sign for a reason. Earth signs don't move fast. You did that for a reason. You just have to figure out what that reason is and work within it, right? I made myself an air and fire sign for a reason. I got to work on slowing down. All right, so in your 6th position, you have the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is about being dissatisfied, sort of longing, not really wanting to be, or getting disheartened with where you're at, right? And so maybe if things come in and it doesn't look like what you think it needs to look like, or what you thought it would look like, or what you envisioned it to look like, we can tend to get dissatisfied. But what we don't understand is that thing may come in to get you to that next thing, to get you to that next thing that's actually your dream, right? And it's not like you can't jump from the vibration of one thing that you're at. Let me explain this better. So it's not like you can't jump from the vibration of 93.3333 to 93.35. It's just that sometimes we'll just go from 93.33333 to 93.33334, right? And so that opportunity, that situation, that person may be the 0.4 or 3 point, you know what I mean, 93.3334 instead of the 935, right? So instead of that big jump, it may be that little jump. I hope that makes sense. I don't know why they're being so scientific with you guys. I don't know. So anyway, the thing is that longing and dissatisfied, we have to remember. I'm going to tell you like I tell the Aquarians, because the Aquarians, they get in their head too much. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm really, like, y'all know I get onto them a lot. But my ascending is Aquarius, so I can't, because they understand me. So I'm going to tell you what I tell them. If something comes to you, if an offer comes to you, if an opportunity comes to you, if a person comes to you, whatever it is, say yes. Just say yes. Don't think about it. Don't overthink about it. Don't say no. Because if it's not for you and not on your path, it will fall through. It will just fall through. You'll say yes, and then it ends up not happening because it wasn't for you anyway. But it's going to get you to that next vibration. Does that make sense? It'll raise your vibration. It'll evolve you more, right? Just opening that up. Just opening your heart. So that was long-winded, but they wanted me to explain that, to say, instead of the longing and the dissatisfaction and the thinking that you know more than the universe and God, and thinking that you know more than your higher self, just be and say yes, and open your heart and open yourself and take the action, right? You're not, listen, Taurians, you have no problem taking action. You don't have a problem taking action. You're one of the earth signs that does not have the problem taking action. But you can get stuck in your perception, right? And like, no, I believe this, and this is the way it should be, and da 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 da, and that's where you get stuck. And so all they're asking you to do is open the heart. Just because it doesn't look like what you think it's supposed to look like doesn't mean you're not going to get to that thing that you saw. It's a way to get there. It's part of your journey. Because honestly, and I think I said this to the Capricorns, it's not just about your goals. It is about your goals that you came here. I know there's a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of spiritual advisors, a lot of gurus and whatever, and they say it's not about the goals journey. I disagree, and I respectfully disagree. Everybody has their perception. I think it's about both. I think it's about both the goals and the journeys. So, otherwise, why would our goals be so important to us, right? So, it does have something to do with it. So, it's not just about your goal. It's about the journey to your goal, right? And that's what they want you to open up to. The journey to the goal as well as the goal. That makes sense? Oh, good Lord, they're being very deep with you guys. I'm trying not to get too deep. Okay, so in your seventh position, this is your fear. So you have the Empress. The Empress is a beautiful, I love the Empress. The Empress is all about that nurturing, grounded, structural, structural, nurturing thing or situation or person that just knows how to bring forth and birth things, right? Reminds me of you. And so the fear for you is, will that ever come? Will the peace of mind, will the comfort, will the joy, will the these visions that I see and this way that I see for my life, will that ever come forth? Will that come? And I'm telling you, I'm seeing this like a big theme over all the signs. We've had a hard 3, 5, 7 years for some of us. Hard. And it's because, well, it's for a lot of reasons, but we're doing it very different. This earth is expanding. The vibration is expanding. Humanity is expanding. We're all evolving. And this earth is evolving, right? And so we didn't come here to do it like everybody else. We came here to do it very differently. And when you come here to do it very differently, there isn't a path already carved out. You have to carve out the path. So yes, that is coming. It's on its way. It's actually here. It's about the unfolding. We've gone through the most horrible parts of it. And we're so like, almost like PTSD. It's like, oh my God, I'm scared. Oh my God. Like, I don't want to not do this. Oh my God, I don't want to ever be like this again. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Well, you can use that to your advantage because fear is just a place to bounce off on. Fear is just a place to say that I don't want that. I know I don't want that, and I'm going to get so angry about not wanting that that I'm going to make sure that I'm going to get this. And when you do that, that's force. That's force and energy that you're putting in attention to what you want. And it'll get you there. It'll open the way. It'll help. Does that make sense? So you wouldn't have this in your vision, in your dream, in your heart, in your soul if it wasn't for you. It's yours. You can have it. There's nobody to say there's not enough abundance. I haven't seen any evidence that there's not enough abundance. All I've ever seen is that anybody that wants and understands and believes that abundance is there for them, it's there. It's your belief system that's keeping you from it. That's it. You're the only one in your way. Nobody else. Right? So use this as a marker to say, this is what I want. I want to be able to create. I want to be able to be very grounded and very comfortable and very luxurious around me. I want that. And I'm going to have that because I believe that I can. Right? Now, universe, help me out. And they will. Okay? In your 8th position, this is the way a loved one will be viewing you or dealing with you. And for others of you, this is the universe, the way that they see you and treat you. So for those of you that this is the way that they're treating you, it's about letting go of what no longer serves you. It's about being in that. I love the Queen of Swords. She's one of my favorite queens. She has been through tremendous loss. Tremendous. And she reaches a point through her losses because she's not one to give up. She's just not. It's not in her DNA to give up. It's just not. And so through her losses and through all her trials, she realizes that there are some things, as much as she wanted to keep them in her life, were not for her. So she understands with that sword she has to let go. She understands with that sword, it's much heavier to keep the burden with you instead of delving into it, understanding it, and releasing it. And so that's what they're asking you to do. Some of you going back into those parts of you that are very dark, that you don't want to see again, and really gathering yourself to understand. And when you do that, you'll realize, I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm looking at it in a very different manner. They're very different perception. And I can see this very differently. And I'm kind of understanding why I had to go through that, because I learned this, because I am this way now. And I like who I am. When you do that, you can let it go. You can say, thank you for coming in, showing me that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known. the depths of my own soul, the depths of what I was capable of, and I'm releasing you with love. Okay, that's some of you. Others of you, this is a person coming in. This person has no problem letting somebody go, but this person is very loyal, very giving, has a lot of integrity, and gets things done. And so whatever it is that you're needing help with, they're here to help you, whether it's to open your heart, whether it's romance, whether it's a friend, whether it's a business partner, whatever this is, or whoever this is, they're coming in to be with you, to help you open those parts of you. Okay? So congratulations. Now, this is the other card that was a little concerning. This is the ninth position. The ninth position to me, the ninth position is your hopes and dreams, but to me, this is the energy of the outer realm that you're drawing into you. You have the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is coming from a space of necessity, of scarcity, of, you see how he's got his hand out, but he's got money back here, but he's got his hand out, right? It's like, if you come from a space of scarcity, then that's what you're going to draw into you, right? And so for some of you, I feel like because you're an earth sign, you can roll with the punches, but you'll want to stand your ground. And some of these changes may be too much for you, or maybe they're too big for you, or maybe like you can't deal with them, right? And so you'll go back to the space of, I need to keep my comfort, I need to keep my space, I need to keep, because I'm so afraid, you know. And so that's what's concerning me, is that remember to be passionate. Remember to go with the flow. Remember to trust in yourself. Trust in your higher self. They got your back. They always have. So there may be this energy, you can change it, but the way that it's coming in is that you become a little bit fearful of all the changes that are happening. But you can change that fear to excitement and use that to your advantage. Like, fear is has the same physiology symptoms as anxiety or excitement. It's all the same. It's a matter of your perception, right? So change it to excitement. Yes, I'm a little scared, but guess what? I'm so excited. I don't know what's coming, but oh my gosh, right? Like that. And then you can change this and turn this around. So, all this 2 years, 3 years was in preparation. It was in preparation to get you where you wanted to go. It was in preparation so that when these comforts, this stability, this life partner, this new business, this taking it to the next level, so that all of that you would appreciate, you would understand, and you would be able to relish in the experience. That's what all this was about for a lot of you. Not for everybody, but for a lot of you. So, in your 10th position, this is the overall outcome and what you'll be dealing with in throughout the month. You have the Four of Wands. You have comfort and security trying to happen for you. See these four walls, or I call them four walls, the four posts? This is about you being stable. Your Uranus is in your sign. If you want the astrology part of it, you can go look at my astrology videos. Uranus is in your sign. It has to behave in your way, because whatever house it goes into, it has to behave by the house's rules, which is Taurian. Comfort, right? Comfort, luxury, security, finances all in order. That's Uranus. So Uranus will shake things up so that it can get you there. So Uranus for the next 7 years is coming to give you comfort. It's going to change some stuff. It's going to shift some things, because that's its character. Its character is a shock and awe, right? So it likes to shock and awe, but it likes to do it to liberate you. So over the next month, you will see evidence of your life becoming more stable. You still have to put work into it, into the stability, but you're not afraid of that, because guess what? You've been doing that for 3 years. So that's like, when something comes to you, you're like, oh, I already know how to do that. That's not going to take anything. I already know that. Like, that's what this last 2-3 years was about. So that when those things come, you don't have to be worried about it. You just already know what to do, and you're on to the next thing, because you're going to comfort. So for some of you, if it's a partner that makes you comfortable, then that's for you. If it's more money that makes you comfortable, that's for you. If it's a house, if it's you if it's you spending time with you, whatever it is that's making you more comfortable on your path is what you're going to be seeing evidence of this month. Make sense? So my gorgeous one, thank you so very much. I hope I helped. I did want to mention that I teamed up with Instant Go. It's an app on your phone you can download. If you have one question, like about your aspect or about what's going to go on for today for you, if you have a question about tarot, this is a way that you can text me and I can text you right back. So if you use the promo code INDIGO, you get $5 off your first text, okay? All right, my gorgeous ones, I love you, love you, love you. See you in September. Bye.